In the third millennium, the world changed. Climate, nations, all were in upheaval. The earth transformed into a poisonous, scorched desert known as the Cursed Earth. Millions of people crowded into a few megacities where roving bands of street savages created violence the justice system could not control. Law as we know it collapsed. From the decay rose a new order, a society ruled by a new elite force, a force with the power to dispense both justice and punishment. They were the police, jury, and executioner all in one. They were the judges.
Monday. After years of searching, he may have found his miracle.
Something brought us here.
A place where things move on their own.
You see that?
And this time, they have proof.
The fingerprints.
In all new, mysterious ways. Monday on NBC.
Cousin Leon. The Gene Pool just got shallower. Tucker, coming this fall to NBC.
Judge Dredd will return in a moment on NBC.
The best defense
She said, yes, I do.
is a good offense.
You're saying that he's lying, right?
Gloria Allred,
She didn't feel any guilt, Your Honor.
Dominic Barbara,
Objection.
Christopher Darden,
She can't be believed, Your Honor.
and some of America's most powerful attorneys go head-to-head in a new court show unlike anything on television.
That's nice. Now answer the question.
Power of Attorney. Now the best lawyers are on your side. Power of Attorney.
Premieres August 28th on Q6.
Family safety alerts for your family on Q6 Local News.
Judge Dredd will return in a moment on NBC.
This fall, Michael Richards is back on NBC.
Excuse me, ladies.
It's a new fall show about a PI. We're gonna have fun with that Seinfeld guy. Yeah.
Can I help you? I'm just checking the doors.
He knows every trick. He's pretty slick. Michael Richards is a private investigator.
Tony, thanks a lot.
The Michael Richards Show, Tuesdays this fall on NBC.
Boy!
Hello, anybody in there?
Monday, Third Watch is back.
What a mess.
You're gonna be fine. From John Wells, executive producer of ER.
Keys. I love this job.
Monday's most popular new drama, Third Watch on NBC.
This is Q6 Local News.
Coming up tonight on Q6 News 11 at 11, a Q6 News exclusive. The biological mother of an abandoned boy says she wants her child back, and we talked to her. And divers have reached that sunken Russian sub, but they are having trouble opening the escape hatch. And a mysterious liquid is found oozing out of a mausoleum at a Florida cemetery. Stay with us for Q6 News 11 at 11.
Q6 tells you about the world back home.
This program has action sequences containing violence. Parental discretion advised. NBC this fall. From the producer of Law & Order comes a powerful new drama, Deadline. He's a Pulitzer Prize-winning columnist.
I read your column, Benton. You liked it? Bloody garbage.
Aha! And respected journalism professor.
Okay, the New York shooting, how many victims?
You want us to go online or?
No, I want you to put on your shoes and socks, and get out of bed, and go down to the court clerk's office.
Deadline. Asking the questions that go behind the headlines.
12 angry people convicted those guys. And by the way, it was a judge who sentenced them to death, not you.
Well, I kind of led the cheering section, you'll recall.
What is this, I the jury?
His class takes the cases no one else can solve.
But finding out what really happened, I'd like your help in that.
On Deadline, uncovering the truth is just the beginning.
You're innocent because on the night of the murders you were killing somebody else?
You want nothing but the truth. Boom. There it is.
From the producer of Law & Order, Deadline, NBC Mondays this fall.
Who hasn't had this happen? A security guard locks you in the basement.
I'm not the office equipment thief. Come on! Say that again! Hey, please, whatever it is you're considering, just please don't.
Some might call it a bad day. We call it cursed.
Security, Pete here.
Steven Weber is Cursed. NBC Thursdays this fall.
Wendell Sims.
Hi, Randall. That's Randall.
Man, I'm
be calling me when you're doing that.
Last year, the season finale of The West Wing left America stunned. And asking one question all summer.
Who's been hit? Who's been hit?
The answer will finally be revealed in a fall premiere event.
How bad can this get?
Don't miss the most compelling episode yet.
It could be life-threatening.
The season premiere of The West Wing, coming this fall on NBC.
Judge Dredd will return in a moment on NBC.
In deep space, a battle for freedom rages, and a people cry out for a hero. He is coming.
Andromeda, coming this fall to Q6.
If you build it, we will come. Build it, build it, build it, build it, build it. We will come, we will come, we will come, we will come. If you build it, if you build it, we will come, we will come, we will come. Build it, build it, build it, build it. If you build it, we will come.
Q6, your local news station, urges you to be a part of this dream and help build Andrew Rippon Field. This is Q6 Local News.
Brought to you by Toyota 4Runner. Every day.
Good evening, I'm George Moppin with this Q6 News weather update. We're in for another cool, clear night over eastern Washington and North Idaho. We're going to have temperatures a little bit warmer than last night. We're going to be up around 45 or so. And tomorrow's going to be just gorgeous. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be clear. Highs around 75 degrees. I'll have your complete 5-day fast alert forecast tonight on Q6 News 11 at 11.
Get ready for the most powerful court show on TV, featuring America's superstar lawyers fighting for everyday people.
For the record, Your Honor, I don't engage in catfights.
Counsel is totally unprofessional.
Power of Attorney.
Premieres August 28th on Q6.
Ed Stevens is one of you.
Ed Stevens, a big city lawyer, is about to discover what's really important. He's going home to start over and might even win the girl of his dreams.
Is ever one of those days when you have the big epiphany and suddenly you know what you're supposed to be doing in life?
You kissed the guy and he bought a bowling alley.
Welcome to Stucky Ball, sir.
You're lucky you didn't sleep with him. You would have bought a strip mall.
I got it. We give free legal advice to anyone who comes in and bowls.
Mr. Stevens, the bowling alley lawyer.
I own a bowling alley. I am a lawyer. Two separate things.
And there's only one way to get the girl. You make a complete ass out of yourself.
To the world's first bowling alley lawyer.
I'm actually going to try and stay away from that phrase.
From the producers of The David Letterman Show.
I even made up your diploma. My last name's not Dershowitz. Dude, they don't know that.
Ed, coming to NBC Sundays this fall.
After failing to qualify for the 1996 Olympics, sprinter Maurice Green had thoughts of giving up. But quitting was not in his blood, so he drove halfway across America to give it one last shot with a new coach. Now he's the world's fastest man, favored for Olympic gold. The Olympic Games on NBC, coming September 15th.
So imagine a day where you're being chased by an angry mob, and your only means of escape is on a subway. Some might call it a bad day. We would call it cursed. Cursed, NBC Thursdays this fall.
This fall, David Allen Greer is Secret Service agent Dag.
Every day he leads a life of danger.
Could you hold Betsy Ross for me?
Cause she's the first lady and his staff could not be a stranger.
Oh my God.
Secret serviceman. Secret serviceman. It's another hairy day at work. Running errands for Delta Burke.
Tuesdays this fall on NBC.
Can I get some fries with that shake?
I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger.
Don't depend on luck when you're playing with your life. Depend on a designated driver.
Do you think we have enough grapefruits?
Oh, no. We forgot about the salad.
No problem. Give me 10 seconds.
Okay. Go.
How was that?
Great, but you forgot the...
Croutons?
The Olympics from Australia coming September 15th to NBC.
This week on The Tonight Show, Jay Wilkins' scheduled guest Judge Judy, Kirsten Dunst, The Rock, Vince Vaughn, Rodney Dangerfield, plus the music of Vertical Horizon and Third Eye Blind. Your local news is next.
Up next, the adoptive mother that allegedly abandoned a 4-year-old boy is found and questioned by police. Find out what happened. And a Q6 News exclusive, the boy's biological mother lives here in Spokane and spoke to us tonight. Q6 News 11 at 11 starts now.
You're watching Q6, your local news station.
Q6 Local News 11 at 11 starts now.
Sad because I didn't think she would do that. I thought she was better than that.
The biological mother of an abandoned child speaks out for the first time, talking to Q6 News tonight about the little boy left in a Calgary grocery store. Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Dana Haynes. The 4-year-old's biological mother says she's angry and upset at the woman who adopted her son. Pepper Eldred says she never chose to give up Avery McCarty for adoption. He is the little boy who was left in a grocery store by his adoptive mother last week. Pepper says Child Protective Services took him away from her when he was born. She says CPS told her she was unfit to take care of him. Avery was born with a rare genetic disorder, a form of dwarfism. Since the adoption, Pepper says the boy's adoptive mother cut off ties with her, and Pepper finally learned where Avery was when she heard about the alleged abandonment. She says it's difficult to stay calm after hearing the shocking news.
I think she should go to prison. Abandon a child like that that's sick and she's known it for 4 years and walk away from someone like that. I don't know what was going through her mind, but I don't appreciate it. I'm going to go down there to CPS and see what my